put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place.
Viewers, welcome back to the Tobago Updates morning show, and it's all about women this week. As we mentioned earlier in the program, it's about International Women's Day being commemorated on Wednesday the 8th of March, an all-female hosting cast, all-female guests. And wrapping us up this morning, we are chatting with Miss Onika, who is the president and founder of Women of Substance. And viewers, this morning we are talking about the I Am Beautiful, the workshop. She'll tell us more about it. Good morning and welcome to Onika.
Good morning, Ria. Thank you so much for having me, and happy International Women's Day in advance.
And happy International Women's Day in advance to you as well.
Thank you.
But you know, we celebrate all week long. All week long. Women on the program, women hosting. It's all about the women. Like I said, maybe we need a couple of women camera persons in the background doing the editing and stuff, but we'll get to that. All right. So, Onika, Women of Substance, this is your baby. This is your NGO. You've been engaged in this for the last few years. It's taking you far and wide. It seems as though you are more out of home than in. But while we're here, we're going to definitely use you. So tell us about I Am Beautiful, the workshop.
Okay, so I Am Beautiful, the workshop happens on Wednesday, God's willing, from 9 a.m. Now, we chose to do that workshop because we are all about empowerment, right? It's International Women's Day. We want to celebrate our women. It is a workshop that speaks to self-awareness, discovering your inner beauty. Yes, speaks to self-confidence and, that entire focus on self. And we want the woman to know that, you know what, if even my focus is on self, that's okay. You are not selfish. Yes, so we have someone coming in. We have speakers coming in to talk to us about that. We also have a healthcare practitioner coming in to talk to us about women's issues, menopause, sexually transmitted diseases, sexual and reproductive health. And we are hoping to have also makeup artists so that, they could do a little makeover. And this event is being sponsored by Republic Bank Limited. So, I really want to thank Republic Bank for believing in our vision and understanding the importance of them playing that role, their corporate social responsibility.
Now, why did you feel the need to deal or to treat with this particular topic at this time, the I Am Beautiful, bringing out the inner beauty in women? Why did you feel the need to do that now?
Because we have a lot of women who are broken. We have a lot of women who don't understand who they are as individuals. And we've been having clients coming in over the past few weeks and months who struggle with self-esteem and don't even know who they are. So that is why we included that segment, so that persons could understand who they are, understand their why, become aware of who they are as an individual. Yeah, because it's important to know who you are. If you don't know who you are, then, you're in a state of confusion. So we want to, bring that out and have persons come to that place of understanding.
And is this younger women? Is it the more matured women? Is it as a result of the midlife crisis? I was at the Shore Park Cultural Complex over the weekend for Alan Charles's midlife crisis production. And there were so many issues that came out of it, so many real life issues. Is it that women going through midlife, is it the younger women who are having these self-esteem issues of not knowing who they are, not valuing themselves?
Believe it or not, Ria, it's not age specific. Yeah, we have a lot of older women who don't know who they are. Yeah, and
who would have gone through life, husband, children, grandchildren,
right, and faced a lot of challenges. Yeah, we specifically deal with domestic violence and abuse. And Ria, if you don't know who you are, it means that you don't know your worth, and there are things that you accept because you really don't know who you are. So you're thinking, well, okay, it's okay to accept less than. It's okay to settle for less. Yeah. So we do not have a specific age group that we are targeting or we have targeted. We've opened it up to any age. Once you're 18 years or over, you can attend. However, because it is at our Shangri-La Women's Empowerment Center and the space doesn't permit a huge crowd, we have a limit of 10 women. So we are going to work with those 10 women, a nice intimate group, so that we can have direct communication with the women, have them in a space where they are comfortable, they are safe to share, and receive whatever information is needed. And they are also open to asking questions about health challenges and stuff that they may face. One of the discussions we are going to have with the healthcare professional is about the HPV vaccine, right? And the women will have an opportunity to ask questions, and also, if they are interested, they can receive the HPV vaccine on site.
Is this by invitation only, or is this open to the public, considering the space and the number of women that you're catering to?
Right. So it's not. It is by invitation only because of the space. Yeah. So we really cannot accommodate a lot of women. So that is why we limit it to 10, maximum 11. So what I would throw out is, if there is somebody who is listening and they want to attend, they can reach out to me at 485-9534, and we'll keep a space for that special person who probably saying that, you know what, I'm listening to Ms. Mars and I think that I would benefit from this workshop.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And I have to commend you and Women of Substance for the work that you've been doing, Onika, not just here but abroad, because again, your experience, your background, your pain has really been pushing you forward.
Yeah, thank you so very much. As I was sharing, excuse me, with a friend this morning, it's March, it's the beginning of March, and I feel as though we've already come to the end of March because March is totally booked up. It's travel, it's DV sensitization sessions, it's CSW 67, it's everything happening. But I thank God that in the midst of me having that painful experience, I'm able to use that experience to share with others and empower others. Yeah, and for me, that is contentment right there. I am fulfilling purpose. Even as Women of Substance celebrates 6 years on the 24th of March. I mean,
a lot happening in March.
Yes, definitely. So we are really, really grateful to God. I thank God that, He has turned my mess into a message. So I recognize time and time again that the pain I went through, it was because purpose had to be birthed. Yeah.
There is definitely purpose to your pain. A friend told me some years ago, don't waste your pain. There is purpose in your pain.
Yes, I agree with that.
You don't always see it at the time, but know that God has your steps ordered. There is purpose to your pain. So, Onika, we want to thank you very much. Lots coming up this week for you as well. But we're not going to share it just yet. We're going to wait until Wednesday, and we're going to share with the public what you're going to be engaged in on Wednesday.
Thank you very much.
But just remember, keep her in your prayers. I'm just saying, keep her in your prayers, okay? Lots of big things happening with her. So all the best to you.
Thank you very much, Ria. Thank you for having me, and happy International Women's Day to you and to Trinidad and Tobago. I want to say to the women out there, celebrate who you are. Know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made by God, and know that all things are possible through Christ. So regardless of what situation you may be facing at the moment, know that it is temporary. Yeah, so that is my International Day message to the women of Tobago and by extension Trinidad and Tobago.
And that's a good place for me to say amen. All right. Thank you so much, Onika Mars, for being with us this morning. Viewers, stay where you are. Stay where you are. Brittany's going to be back on set as we wrap up. So stay where you are. We've got some interesting information to share with you. And so we encourage you this morning, share the live, share the live, share the live.